morning to you. How's your Saturday going? It's weekend already, and I'm sure you're enjoying your weekend and having a good time. And for some people who are in various markets or business places in Lagos trying to earn a living, oh, business is going on well. I do hope your business is going on well, even if it didn't start out well, because sometimes it's like that. It may not start out well. So even if it did start out well, don't worry, it's still morning. So hopefully things will turn out well. Be optimistic, be positive, be everything good. And I assure you, business will be fine. You don't have a bright outlook or you don't have a good countenance, it will affect your sales. And that is to say, your face will drive away your customers. Because personally, if I want to buy anything, I'll look at the customer's face. And if it is not appealing, if it is not pleasant, I will not buy. So make sure you have a positive outlook. And if you don't control your feelings, you might end up talking to your customers in a bad way or giving them a bad service, attending to them in a way that will send them away such that they won't return to buy from you. So be an optimistic person and see you prospering today. Well, we'll be having a conversation about people struggling with their weight, people struggling with weight loss. I know a lot of people have tried losing weight, they have tried different kind of diets, they have tried different exercise, but feels their efforts are not paying off. So if you're among the people who have tried all these things, but yet you feel your effort is not paying off, don't worry. I'll explain what you need to do. Some people will try everything they know, yet the scale isn't moving. They keep on climbing the scale, it is still not dropping. Their dress size remains the same. Everything is just that way. Have you felt that way before? Well, I've been there, so I know how people feel when they're trying to lose weight, yet their weight isn't dropping. Losing weight can be extremely frustrating if you feel like you're doing everything right, wellness wise, exercise, good diet, getting quality sleep, moving daily, but the number on the scale stays the same. You might be wondering, why am I not losing weight? Why is the scale not moving? Why is my weight not dropping? Why is my dress size still the same? Well, losing weight can be very, very frustrating. It can be very frustrating when you have tried all these things and nothing is working. The thing is, weight loss isn't just about diet and exercise, but those things can actually help. Diet and exercise can help, but it's not just about diet and exercise. It also depends on your age, it depends on your gender and your starting weight. That's women of younger age lose weight faster than older women. So you need to understand all this. It takes a bit longer for women to see results. Men do tend to lose weight faster than women. So it might take men 2 to 3 months to lose 10%, while it takes women 5 to 6 months to lose the same 10%. So take note of that. Still, it's totally possible for women to lose weight healthily. Weight loss is super individualized. So what works for me might not work for you. What works for your neighbor might not work for you. So when we're talking about weight loss, it is personalized, it's individualized. So if you're randomly picking trendy diets, picking any kind of exercise you see, it might not be the best one for you. Over time, in the course of weight loss and keeping fit, staying healthy, I've seen some people, they've tried different kind of exercise for them to lose stomach fat, but yet it's not working, and they are trying what other people have tried and it worked for them. And these people recommended this exercise for these people and it's still not working for them. So it does happen. Just note the things I will be discussing today so that you take note of them and you act accordingly. The best way to gauge how much weight you can lose with diet and exercise is by calculating 10% of your total body weight. If you weigh 150 pounds, you can expect to lose about 15 pounds by changing your diet and upping physical activity alone. That's concentrating on diet, your food, and physical activity, which is exercise. Anything beyond that amount will be tougher to lose because your body will attempt to resist it and maintain your fat and energy stores. Then, if you aren't seeing any progression, maybe you've tried for some time, you have not seen any progress, the reason I will be explaining now might help you understand why your weight loss journey has been very tough than others or why it has been tougher than usual. Okay. Now, the first one I want to talk about is if you're eating less but still picking less nutritious food. I will explain that one. You're eating less but still picking less nutritious food. If you consume fewer calories than you expend, that means if you eat fewer calories than you expend, it's definitely possible to lose about 10% of your total body weight through dieting alone. But if you want to lose more, you can just keep cutting calories, keep cutting calories. You have to change the type of food you eat, focus more on the quality of calories versus the quantity. Some people are looking at, you're eating a bowl full of vegetables, but me, I ate just small rice. You know that your small rice contain more calories than those vegetables that the other person is eating a bowl full of. You get? So what you eat, the quality is more important than the quantity. So if you're eating more vegetables, you're eating enough. In fact, bowl full of vegetables, it is better than you're eating just little carbohydrates. Then you should also know that foods digest differently in our body. Some slower, some more quickly, and just like that. Sugary foods, that's foods that have high sugar content, digest quickly, and that makes you feel hungry sooner than later. And foods rich in fiber, like fruits, vegetables, 100% whole grains, and legumes, they also help you to become satisfied. They help you feel full, and that can also aid in losing weight. You don't get hungry easily when you fill your stomach with vegetables, foods that are high in fiber. When you fill your stomach with such kind of foods, you see yourself feeling satisfied. You see yourself not getting hungry all the time. Now, another thing you might be struggling with your weight loss is if you're not keeping track of what you're eating. Some people will just keep eating. They are picky eaters. They are always eating, 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 eating without keeping track of what they are eating. And I want to tell you this, that it is human nature to judge ourselves favorably. When someone tells you, we started this weight loss together, but your scale is not moving. You tell, there's nothing I don't do. I watch my diet. I do exercises, the recommended exercises, yet nothing is happening. Like you're claiming that it is the fault of the exercises you're doing, then it's not your fault. So it is human nature not to blame ourselves for anything. You judge yourself favorably, you dismiss bad decisions you're making, you dismiss you eating the wrong kind of food. But I want to tell you this, it is good you track your calorie. Okay, track your calorie intake. Like you use an app or a food journal to help you keep you accountable and eliminate the bias we have towards ourselves. If you can get an app, download any app, that's any food tracking app, use it to track the calorie intake of what you're eating. If you're eating rice in the morning and you're taking it as breakfast, you tick that you're taking it as breakfast. The app will tell you the calorie intake of that rice. If you're taking vegetables, the app will tell you, and you have the number of calories you're taking per day. So you need to keep track of your calorie intake, because when you take too much calories and you don't exercise to burn those calories, it will not work. You keep struggling with weight loss. You see people, they will not do high intensity kind of physical activity. They will just keep it moderate or keep it very low, but yet they will eat more calories. My dear, you will not lose weight. You keep struggling with your weight loss. Another one is, if you're not eating enough plant-based protein, you see yourself still struggling. Plant-based protein fills you up, which means you eat less food over time, and it will help you build muscles. It will help you with your skin. You have to glow, and helps also with healthy bones. But when it comes to weight loss, not all protein is created equal. Just know that not all protein is created equal. Over consuming of animal protein and the fat that comes with it isn't good for weight loss. So if you're someone that eats meat a lot, animal protein, and which is not even white meat but red meat, you consume it a lot, you consume it with the fat that comes with it, and you expect to lose weight. You tell me that I don't eat a lot, but I eat a lot of meat. Please. Too much can lead to weight gain and other health problems like diabetes. So you don't need so much of animal-based protein, but rather you need more of plant-based protein. Plant-based protein is different. Think about legumes, think about nuts, think about seeds, think about whole grains. These things, if you can eat high amount of these foods without worrying about any negative effect on your health, causing any health problems for you, it cannot. All right, because they are plant-based protein, unlike the animal-based protein that can actually lead to some health problems. Then another thing, You might be frustrated because you've been trying maybe for 3 months, 4 months, and you've only lost like a little from your weight. You've been doing a whole lot, but you're losing a little. Don't freak out yet, because what I notice people do is that when there's a new fat diet, when there's a new trending diet, they quickly switch that one, leaving the one that they have been doing. They quickly switch. If you keep on switching diets, it will, if you keep on switching diets that way, you will not lose a lot, okay? Because your body is trying to adjust with a particular diet that you're doing, you're into, and now you switch from that one to another one. You keep switching that way. Your body will keep adjusting itself instead of trying to lose weight. It will keep on adjusting self to follow that particular diet that you're switching all the time. Now, another problem you might be struggling with weight loss or losing weight is that you're not eating whole foods. If you're blowing off diets, and you're not focusing on eating whole, clean foods, hmm, there will be a problem with losing weight. Okay, so nutrition experts have said it for a very long time that diets full of whole foods, like talk about fruits, talk about vegetables, talk about your grains, talk about your plant-based protein, are associated with better weight loss results than those packed with processed foods. You eat your sausages, you eat your crackers, you eat convenience foods, the convenience foods, your prepackaged meals, you eat a whole lot of convenience food and you want to lose weight. It is not possible. You can't lose weight that way. If you don't change your diet to incorporate more fruits and vegetables, more grains, more plant based proteins, you will keep struggling with your weight. And make sure you eat more vegetables, especially at dinner time. Eat more vegetables during your dinner time. An easy way to do this is, if you're eating your breakfast, you can just put eat one cucumber, you know, eat it while taking your breakfast. Maybe let's say you want to eat rice as your breakfast, you can just add cucumber to it. Cucumber will help. That one is showing that you're adding vegetables to your food. You want to eat your lunch even after eating your small quantity of eba, because we'll still talk about portion control. You put your cucumber or your garden egg. These are fruits that have little calories. They don't have too much calories that will frustrate your weight loss goals or plans. Now, some people will say, I'm eating too much healthy foods, but yet I'm not losing weight. Sometimes too much of a good thing can be bad. You understand? You do not eat too much of good things. Like some people will say, I'm swapping my bowl of ice cream for Greek yogurt. Doesn't mean that you have to eat a large bowl of Greek yogurt. It still has its own calorie content, and when you eat it too much, it will still frustrate your weight loss goals. Okay, but when we talk about vegetables, you can't overeat them. You can't say I'm eating too much vegetable. There's no too much. Just eat as much as you can, and just rest assured that your calorie intake is just okay. Eat vegetables. All right. Then let's talk about your exercise. Some people will say, I'm doing this exercise, I'm doing that exercise, yet I'm not seeing results. What kind of exercise are you doing? Remember, quality. Remember what I said earlier. Quality of calories is better than quantity of calories. Okay. Now the same applies to your exercises. Focusing on intensity versus duration. You don't say I did 1 hour exercise. Then what kind of exercise did you do for 1 hour? That's the problem. What kind of exercise did you do for 1 hour? You might be, raising leg up and down, sitting on a chair and be raising your leg, and you do it for an hour. You can't be compared with someone who is running, who is doing jogging for an hour. It's incomparable. You can't be compared with someone who is doing a push up for an hour with someone who is just sitting down and spreading hand, or you're standing up and breathing in. No, do high intensity kind of exercise for you to lose weight. For you to lose weight, you don't just concentrate on moderate and low intensity kind of exercise. High intensity workout will help give you the result you're looking for. Okay. So for some people who complain a lot about not having cash to register in a gym center, or you don't need a gym center. This morning while I was driving to work, I saw that a lot of people were jogging along the road. They were jogging because it's Saturday, it's weekend. This is the only time they have to do it. They are jogging. This jogging they are doing this morning outweighs you who is at home, raising leg or spreading your hands and saying you're doing exercise. Another high intensity kind of exercise that you can do at the comfort of your home is skipping. You do not underestimate skipping. Skipping is another high intensity workout that you can also do at the comfort of your compound. Then, some people are addicted to carbonated drinks. They can't do with soda. I want to tell you that if you're drinking sugary beverages, there's no way you can achieve your goal. You might be saying, I don't eat a lot. I did not eat breakfast. I did not eat lunch. I just ate small quantity of rice, or I just use cucumber as my dinner. And then you've drank a carbonated drink during the day. Even one bottle will frustrate your plan. So if you're still um if you have plans of losing weight and you have not given up carbonated drinks, you've not given up soda, my dear, you will always get frustrated because the scale will not move, your weight will not drop, your dress size will not change. These things will just remain static and they will frustrate your weight loss goals. Another thing that will frustrate your weight loss goals, that means if you're trying to lose weight for a very long period of time and you see that your scale is not moving, you're not dropping weight, you're still the same size, could be that you're not sleeping well. Okay, for some people who work night shifts, their sleep pattern has been disrupted. It can lead to weight gain because when you disrupt your sleep pattern, you activate hunger pangs. You see yourself, if you don't sleep well, you keep getting hungry. I don't know if it do happen to me. I don't know if it does happen to you too. You see yourself getting hungry all the time because you did not sleep well. Hunger pangs, you're drinking this, you're eating all the time because you did not sleep well. But when you did not disrupt your sleep pattern, you see yourself feeling good, feeling satisfied. Just a plate of food will just get you satisfied and you will not keep eating along the way or eating in between meals. But if you have disrupted your sleep patterns, watch yourself eating in between meals. That's why you see some people say, I stress myself, I'm supposed to lose weight because I am stressing myself. Stress doesn't make you lose weight. Rather, stress makes you add weight. Ask me how. This is how it happens. If you're stressing yourself, you're activating hunger pangs in you. You keep getting hungry, you keep eating. You might not eat large quantity of meals, but you see yourself picking, you eat cookies, you drink soda, you take this, you take this. You have not eaten a whole meal, or you've not eaten breakfast, or you call it lunch. You've not eaten lunch, but you have taken carbonated drinks, you've taken cookie, you've taken chin chin, you've taken cake, you've taken this. You keep eating it small, and that way you will keep adding weight. You will, even if you like, don't eat at all, and you're eating that way, picking foods and eating, you definitely not lose any weight. You keep your weight goal or your weight plans frustrated. All right. Then, if you're somebody who lives a sedentary lifestyle, you see yourself when you come to work in the morning, you sit at a place. To move from one place to another, you have an office assistant helping you to get this, helping you to do this. You're always on your table with your laptop or with your system. You're not moving, you're living a sedentary life. And for some people, when they get home, they don't exercise themselves. After sitting long hours in the office, they still get home, they will not exercise themselves. How do you expect to lose weight? How do you expect to lose weight? And not that you're sitting down and you're watching your diet. Some people will live sedentary lifestyles, then they will not watch their diet. They will keep eating anyhow they want and expect miracles to happen. It doesn't happen like that. You get what you is a give and take kind of thing. Garbage in, garbage out. Whatever you give your body, gets it out for you. If you exercise, if you give your body exercise, your body becomes trimmed, your body becomes good. Okay? You live a healthy lifestyle, you don't get sick often. But if you care less about your body, if you care less about the food you take, if you care less about exercises, you get it by you gaining a whole lot of weight and falling sick all the time. All right. And now some people eat too often. They eat small portions of food, but they eat all the time. They eat frequently. Throughout the day, they are eating something is always in their mouth. It is not good. This can frustrate your weight goals or your weight plans or your weight loss plans. All right. You don't eat that way. If you want to even snack on something, maybe you like snacking on things, you can get your garden egg, get your cucumber, get your carrots, get your fruits, snack on them. And then if you're snacking on fruits, know that there are fruits with high sugar content. And these fruits with high sugar content will also frustrate your plans, your weight loss plans, if you eat a large amount of them. For example, your bananas, they have high sugar content Your pineapples, they have high sugar content. If you eat them without portion control, without eating little portions, your weight goals will be frustrated. Your weight loss goals, your weight loss plans, everything will just be frustrated because you keep asking yourself, I eat a lot of fruits. I rarely eat carbohydrates. Rarely eat animal based protein and all of that, and yet my scale is not moving. I exercise myself. You don't know that there's some one place, one aspect that is frustrating your weight loss plan, and that aspect is eating fruits that has high sugar content. All right, carrots has a high sugar. Sorry, carrots it has sugar but has no high sugar content. You can't compare carrots with pineapple. You can't compare it with your bananas. All right. So when you're eating fruit, when you're making choice of fruits and vegetables, know those ones that have high sugar content, and please run away from them. All right, or you eat small quantity of those high sugar content fruits, just small quantity. Portion control is the key. Okay, now I will not talk tell you everything you need to know because my time is actually running very fast. So I'll keep talking, and when it's time, I'll end it. Maybe some other time we can complete this conversation. Now, some people do not drink enough water simply because, especially people who stay under the air conditioners, they don't drink enough water because they don't feel thirsty, unlike someone who is under the sun. Then, please, if that is your case, please always put a reminder. Download an app that will help remind you that you need to take your water, maybe every 30 minutes or every 20 minutes. It will remind you that you need to take your water, a glass of water. You take enough water. You should drink more water. I know some persons might be asking, how much water should I drink? You should drink about 2.7 liters of water, or 11 and a half cups of fluid every day of water, not soda, not carbonated drinks, please, of water, water only. Then, if you're drinking too much alcohol, just do know that your weight goal or your weight loss goals will be ruined. I'm not trying to kill your joy, but you know, if you take these things not too often, take them rarely, fine, but don't take alcohol, don't take too much of alcohol and expect you yourself to lose weight. Especially when you're taking this alcohol and you're not exercising your body, you're not burning any calorie, you expect miracles to happen. Please, it doesn't happen that way. Watch your alcohol intake. You just need to cut down on your alcohol intake if you need to work on your weight, if you feel that you have gained a whole lot of weight. Now, there are certain medical conditions that can actually make weight loss very difficult. Any medical condition that affect your hormones, like hypothyroidism or polycystic ovary syndrome, can actually affect your hormones, making weight loss difficult. Your insulin levels, like diabetes, can also make your weight loss difficult, or your blood pressure, you're battling with blood pressure, like heart diseases. It will make it more difficult for you to lose weight. Then there are some injury that can result in limited mobility. Maybe you had an accident and your one of your legs were cut off and all of that. You're just confined to a wheelchair. It will make it difficult for you to lose weight because you're not up on your feet. All right, but there are still some kind of exercise people like that can do. People that are confined to a wheelchair, people that cannot walk, can do. Like lifting weights will also help them to burn calories, to exercise their body. Now, if you have done all of these things that I advise, I think your weight loss goals will not be frustrated. I think your scale will definitely move, and I believe your dress size will drop and your weight will also drop. All right, my name is Biblas Chidi, and that is it on Health Talk with Bibi this morning. Join me same time next week as I bring another interesting topic your way. And if you've missed any of our programs, any of our health talk, just go to our YouTube channel on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Click to the playlist Health Talk or search any Health Talk with BB, and you see different topics we've talked about and you can listen to them. And if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe to our channel so that you can get updates when we have any program on. All right, that is it. Pauline, that is it. That is me saying thank you so much for listening. And this is not the end of the programs on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We'll have other interesting programs coming your way this Saturday. Up next is Business Roundtable with Peter and Nosike. So do stay tuned because I will be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Health, they say, is wealth. So if you want to take care of your health and enjoy good health, join BB every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. Your health is wealth.
Playing the best music for hard-working Nigerians. We are getting the job done. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
This is the station that gives you a voice.
How can you be jubilating when judgment has not been given? Meaning that you are bribing the judiciary.
We see a lot of young Nigerians who are leaving the country in droves. They are running away to escape poverty.
They are not looking at this issue, and I think Nigerians should rise.
Many families and properties have been destroyed. Accountability is one of the things that is lacking in governance in this country.
Speak with no hindrance.
Chapter 4, Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, Right to Freedom of Expression and Press, states, every person shall be entitled to the freedom of expression, including freedom to hold opinions and to receive and impart ideas and information without interference.
Now you have a voice. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM.
Playing the best music for hard-working Nigerians. We are getting the job done. Voice of the People, 90.